discussing was the concept of electric field. So electric field म्हणल्यार कितें कोणी सांगपाक शकता? What is the meaning of it? What is the electric field? आणि कोण प्रोड्यूस करता electric field? Who is the source of electric field? Electric field is produced by electric charge. Electric field, when charge is not there, will there be presence of electric field? Can it be possible? Electric field without electric charge, is that possible? That is not at all possible. And electric charge without mass, is that possible? That question also we have discussed upon. Jar mass na, charge possible asa? It is not possible. Is that clear? Kidyak? Charge is going to be possessed by particles, matter, and matter कडेन सदांच mass असता. Okay, is that clear? So electric field without charge is not possible. Whenever charge is going to be there, there will be mass. So there will be electric field. Suppose आमच्याकडे एक charge असा Q आणि त्या Q चार्जाच्यान R डिस्टन्साचेर कितले R डिस्टन्साचेर त्या चार्जाक लागून ह्या पर्टिक्युलर पॉइंटाचेर R डिस्टन्साचेर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कितले तयार जाता, कितली प्रोड्यूस करता हो चार्ज, ते इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कितले? What is the equation? Yeah, say it. KQ upon R square. हे सिंपल याद दवरपाचें. आनी डायरेक्शन कितें आसतलें ह्या इलेक्ट्रिक फिल्डाचें? It will be outward normal, outward from the positive charge. Suppose हो charge negative जर असलो, if the charge is negative, then R डिस्टन्साचेर जी इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड तयार जातली, ओके, P पॉइंटाचेर ती कितली आसतली? What will be this field? EP. हे कितले आसतलें? हे कितले जातलें? It will be minus KQ upon R square. Okay? But हे कितें? हे vector. Okay? हे कितें? हे vector. How are you understanding that? See, please try to understand people. हे जेन्ना vector म्हणटा हांव, हाजी direction कशी आसा? Away from the charge, because this is what type of charge? Positive charge. But for this one, the negative sign is indicating that the direction of this field is towards the charge. Okay? Negative sign फक्त किती सांगता? Direction सांगता आमकां ह्या electric fieldaची. Is that clear to everybody? Yeah? Very clear everyone. So हे खूब important formula हे याद दवरपाचें. हाजे बेसिसाचेर क्वेश्चन आयले जाल्यार इजिली काय ना तातूंत KQ upon R square. Simple formula you have to use. जितले चार्ज आसा ते चार्ज घालपाचें. K वॅल्यू तुमकां खबर आसा कितले तें 9 × 10⁹ आनी कितले डिस्टन्साचेर कॅल्क्युलेट करपाक जाय तें आमकां खबर आसपाक जाय. इमिडिएटली त्या पॉयंटाचेर आमकां इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड मेळटलें. सो तुमी म्हाका आतां सांगात, हें इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड खंय चड आसतलें, ह्या पॉयंटाचेर काय ह्या पॉयंटाचेर? नियर द चार्ज और अवे फ्रॉम द चार्ज? खंय चड आसतलें? नियर द चार्ज. कित्याक? इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड इज, हे इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल आसा कोणाक? स्क्वेअर ऑफ द डिस्टन्स. सो हे जेन्ना डिस्टन्स वाडटलें तेन्ना इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड कितें जातली? कमी जातली. हे जेन्ना कमी जातलें इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड कितें जातली? वाडटली. Is that clear to everybody? Yeah, this is about the electric field concept that we have discussed. आणि चार्जाच्या भोंवतणी ही जी इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड तयार जाता, कितें म्हणटा आमी तेका? इट इज द रिजन सराउंडींग द चार्ज इन वीच इलेक्ट्रिकल इफेक्ट्स कॅन बी फेल्ट. म्हळ्यार इलेक्ट्रीक फोर्स जर आमी एक्सपिरियन्स करपाक शकतात त्या रिजनाकच आमी कितें म्हणटात? इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड म्हणटात. तुमी पळोवपाक शकता इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड? कॅन यू सी इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड? नो, इट इज फील्ड. फील्ड कॅनॉट बी सीन. Whether it is electric field or gravitational field. Is that clear to everybody? Till here very clear. Now let us talk about the electric field due to multiple charges. Okay? Same thing as we have done for forces. Force याद आसा तुमकां? Force केल्ले आमी multiple charges जेन्ना आसता तेन्ना total electric field कितें जातालें आमचें? Suppose say I have one charge here. Let us say एक charge हांगा आसा Q1. ओके, सो ह्या पर्टिक्युलर पॉयंटाचेर ह्या Q1 चार्जाक लागून जे इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड आसतलें ताजी डायरेक्शन कशी आसतली? हाका लागून ह्या पॉयंटाचेर जी इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड आसतली ताजें डायरेक्शन खंयचे वटेन आसतलें? Which direction? This is positive q1. What will be the direction of the electric field? It will be away from the charge this way, right everybody? Yeah. If I have got a charge here somewhere, q2, then due to this one, electric field will be in which direction? I'll just draw this. Due to this one, it will be in this direction. Do you all agree, people? Yeah, yeah direction anastale. So that will be the electric field due to q2. Similarly, if I have another charge, okay, I say here q3, okay, then due to this one, what will be the direction of the electric field? What will be that direction? It will be in this direction. Agree? Yeah. So what are you looking at? What are you trying to interpret from here? What is the thing that you are trying to say from here? I am trying to say that whenever you are talking about electric field will be directed radially. Radial direction असतं electric fieldaचे. म्हळ्यार ज्या पॉइंटाचेर आमी मेजर करतात त्या पॉइंटाच्या अलॉंगच आसतलें इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड, नॉट समवेर एल्स. सो हाका लागून जी इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड हांव हांगा कॅल्क्युलेट करता ती अशी आसपाना, अशी आसपाना. इट विल बी रेडियली आउटवर्ड और रेडियली inward. Is that clear to everybody? That is the meaning of radially outward or radially inward. Is the idea very clear, everyone? So this is the electric field due to which charge? Q3. I'll just name them. I can call this as E1. हाका E1 म्हणटा, हाका E2 म्हणटा, हाका E3 म्हणटा. आता ह्या तिनी चार्जिसांक लागून ह्या पॉइंटाचेर जर म्हाका इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कॅल्क्युलेट करपाक जाय, what will be that? How will you calculate that? At this point, electric field due to all these charges, what will be that? How will you calculate? What have we used? याद आसा तुमकां? Forces. The forces that we have calculated. I'll call this point as P. Okay? So electric field at point P will be equal to what? It will be the vector sum. Okay? Which sum? Vector sum. You can't take algebraic sum. Okay? Suppose say, just try to understand people. What is the difference between algebraic and vector sum? हाका लागून ह्या पॉइंटाचेर जर 10 कूलम 10 न्यूटन पर कूलम जर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड आसा, हाका लागून 10 न्यूटन पर कूलम आसा आनी हाकाय लागून 10 न्यूटन पर कूलम आसा ह्या पर्टिक्युलर पॉइंटाचेर. टोटल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड हांव 10 + 10 + 10 30 म्हणपाक शकता. Can you say that? No. Why? Why can't you say that? It should be that, no? 10 due to this, 10 due to this, 10 due to this. But why can't I say it is 30 Newton per coulomb? Why? At directions we are not taking into account, people. Directions आमी घेनात जेन्ना 10 Newton per coulomb बरयतात. Okay? Direction घेना जाल्यार electric field directly add करपाक मेळटा ना, because electric field is what type of quantity? It is a vector quantity. So whenever vector quantity is there, you have to add it how? How? Vectorially. How do you have to add it? Vectorially. Vector sum amka घेवपाक जाय. Is that clear? So electric field at point P will be E1 plus E2 plus E3 and suppose ani एक charge आसा हांगा Qn म्हणटा जर हांव Qn, then it will be electric field due to this one will be in this direction. So I can say En. Okay, I'll call this as En. So this will be plus so on up to En. Is the idea very clear, everyone? Yes. Now you just plug in the values on here. You put the values. What are the values? Due to this one, what will be the electric field at this point? Exactly. K Q1 upon R1 squared. Suppose ह्या डिस्टन्साक हांव R1 म्हणटा. ओके, ह्या डिस्टन्साक हांव R2 म्हणटा, हाका R3, हाका Rn म्हणटा. ओके, सो हाका लागून जी इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड हांगा आसतली E1 कितली जातली? कितली जातली? K Q1 upon R1 squared. ओके, दुसऱ्याक लागून कितली जातली? E2 will be K Q2 upon R2 squared plus k q3 upon r3 squared and so on up to k qn upon rn squared. Is that clear to everybody? Is the idea very clear? So, this is the simple vector addition that you are doing over here. Okay, very well, fine, clear. Yeah, write down this, copy. Here unit vectors you did not write, no? What should be the unit vector here? This is the magnitude. Look here everyone. This is the magnitude. Direction बरयला आमी मागीर वेक्टर कसो जातले तर हां सो डायरेक्शन कितें बरयतली हांगा r1 so it will be r1 cap. Okay, here r2 cap, here r3 cap and here rn cap. Okay, like that. Now, if you have to just squeeze this entire formula into a smaller one, what do you use? You use summation, right? What will that be? K भायर काडपाचें summation I is equal to 1 to n qi by ri squared ri cap. Okay. Yeah, shall we take a question on this? We'll illustrate this. Write down the question. Two charges plus capital Q and minus Q. Two charges plus Q and minus Q are kept at points minus x2 comma 0 and plus or and 0 comma x1 comma 0 respectively in the xy plane, find the magnitude and direction of the electric field of the net electric field at the origin. Find the magnitude and direction of the electric field at the origin. They could have given some number also here, but they haven't given number, they have just given some variables. So, because variables are given, answer also should be in terms of variables. Okay. Questionan jenna variables दिल्ले आसतले तेन्ना answer सुद्धा आमकां variables मेळटले. Okay. Number दिल्ले आसतले number मेळटले आमकां final answer. Okay. So, कितें म्हटलां हांगा दोन चार्जीस आसा, एक प्लस क्यू आनी एक मायनस क्यू आनी दोगांयकय एकट्याक हांगा दवरला ह्या पॉयंटाचेर. ओके. प्लस क्यू चार्जाक respectively. Okay. See, please don't underestimate this word respectively. It has a meaning over here. Okay. Jenna दोन charges plus q and minus q asa. Okay. And this is following this. That means first one is located here and second one is located here. This is the meaning of respectively. Is that clear? Otherwise, if you take this charge and keep it here, this here, the answer will go wrong. Is that clear? So that's the meaning of that respectively. So I'll first assign my origin. This is the origin. Okay. So with respect to origin, this particular charge plus q is kept at minus x2 comma 0 and second one is at x1 comma 0. It is said xy plane. xy plane म्हणल्यार कितें आमचें? What is your xy plane? Yes people, xy plane म्हणल्यार हे आमचें xy plane. This is x axis, this is your y axis. This is the xy plane. Is that clear everyone? But y coordinates are not given. If y coordinates were given to you, then you would have taken this line also. Dila amka y coordinates asa? Na. Y coordinates kide asa? 0 asa. So that means the charges are kept along a straight line along the x axis. Is the idea very clear everyone? Yeah. So one is at minus x2 comma 0. So 0 chan x2 minus x2 म्हणल्यार ह्या साइडीन आसतले खंय तरी. Okay. I'll say plus q is here and this distance is how much? x2 minus x2. Is that clear? कळटा सगळ्यांक? Yes. Minus x2 comma 0. Okay. That means it will be this point. Y coordinate कितले आसा ताजें? 0 आसा. Okay. दुसऱ्याचे position कितें आसा? Plus x1 comma 0. That means somewhere over here. Yeah. It is minus q charge and this distance is how much? हे कितले? Plus x1. ताजी y coordinate कितें आसा? 0 आसा. सो दोगांची y कोऑर्डिनेट 0 आसा म्हणल्यार दोनी चार्जीस एक लायनीन दवरल्या. खंयच्या डायरेक्शनान? x डायरेक्शनान. क्लियर आसा क्वेश्चन सगळ्यांक क्लियर आसा हांग मेरेन? या then it is saying find the magnitude and direction of the net electric field at the origin. Magnitude and direction of electric field at the origin. सांगात म्हाका कितें जातलें? Yes, what will be the magnitude and direction of the electric field? कशें calculate करतले आमी सांगात? Due to this one and due to this one, the net electric field at the net म्हणल्यार कितें? Total. At this point you have to calculate. So how will you calculate? Yes, just think about it. कशें करतले आमी? आतां पळयात हांगा प्लस क्यू चार्जाक लागून इलेक्ट्रीक फिल्डाची डायरेक्शन खंयचे वटेन आसता? Simple. Towards the charge or away from the charge? That's it. That's the only thing you tell me. Away from the charge. Away from the charge means due to this charge, at this point you are calculating electric field. So the direction will be in this direction. Agree? Yes. This is the electric field due to plus Q charge. Okay. Due to this charge, electric field at this point will be in which direction? Towards the charge. Towards which charge? Towards this charge, towards the center, or towards this charge? Towards the negative Q charge. So what will be that direction? That will also be E minus Q. That will also be in the same direction. Correct or no? Now both the vectors E plus Q and E minus Q दोन्ही वेक्टर एकूच डायरेक्शनान आसा असा काय ना? म्हणजे डायरेक्टली आमी ऍड करपाक शकता. लास्ट टाइम कितें म्हटलेलें क्वेश्चन करतना जेन्ना दोन्ही वेक्टर्स एकूच डायरेक्शनान आसता आमकां वेक्टर सम करपाची गरज आसा काय ना? कांयच गरज ना. ओके. दोन वेक्टर जेन्ना एकूच डायरेक्शनान आसता डायरेक्टली तांचे मॅग्निट्यूड जर ऍड केलें आमकां टोटल व्हॅल्यू मेळटलो. इज दॅट क्लियर? त्या केसीन आमकां वेक्टर सम घेवपाची गरज आसची ना. Is that clear? So here you directly add E plus Q and E minus Q will have the answer. Is the idea very clear to everyone? Yeah. So E at the origin, electric field at the origin will be electric field due to plus Q charge plus electric field due to the minus Q charge. Just add this. Tell me the values. E plus Q घेतले and E minus Q घेतले ते. Quickly, come on. Yes, do it quickly. What is E due to plus Q? What is this electric field due to plus Q charge? Anybody? किती जातलें? E plus Q किती जातलें? Speak people, open your mouth. Let it be wrong. Sang KQ upon minus कित्याक घालतले बाय? मायनस घालपाची आमी फक्त कितें घेतात? डिस्टन्स घेतात न्ही. मायनस कित्याक घालतले? मायनस फक्त आमकां डायरेक्शन सांगता ते वटेन. ओके. सो आई जस्ट हैव टू टेक x2 squared plus this will be, what will be this? E minus Q. किती जातले? It will be K कितें? उलयात. K minus Q घालतली का plus Q घालतली? किती घालतली? Minus Q घालतली आमी, right? Divided by x1 square. Okay, just take that KQ common. KQ, it will be 1 upon x1 squared. No, 1 upon x2 squared minus 1 upon x2 sorry x1 square. Let's check this. Check this everybody. Yeah, minus again I cannot take, no, because it is again telling me about the direction only. This minus also is going to tell me only about the direction of electric field. So, this should be plus, this should also be plus. Okay. So, this is what you are getting. कळ्ळें मायनस कितें सांगता आमकां आतां फाटीं सांगिल्लें हांवें हियर what does this minus tell you? हे मायनस कितें सांगता इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज डायरेक्टेड टुवर्ड्स द नेगेटिव चार्ज. प्लस कितें सांगता इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज डायरेक्टेड अवे फ्रॉम द चार्ज. ओके. सो हांगा आमी नेगेटिव सायन जर घातलें, हांगा जर नेगेटिव सायन घालतात आमी डायरेक्शन चेंज करतात. ओके. डायरेक्शन आमकां खबर आसा विच डायरेक्शन दिस डायरेक्शन. E plus q this direction, E minus q this direction. I just want magnitude. आमकां टोटल डायरेक्शन विचारूंक ना, बट टोटल डायरेक्शन आमकां डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चनांतल्यान कळटा. टोटल डायरेक्शन खंयचे वटेन आसतलें सांगात म्हाका. टोटल इलेक्ट्रिक फिल्डाची डायरेक्शन खंयचे वटेन आसतली ड्यू टू दिस चार्ज एज वेल एज ड्यू टू दिस चार्ज. विच इट विल बी इन विच डायरेक्शन. Both are in this direction, so total also will be in this direction. Is that clear? And that is, this direction is shown by which sign? Which sign? Positive sign. So there has to be no sign, no other sign that has to be coming into play here. Okay. x1 squared, x2 squared, x2 squared plus x1 squared, whereas same thing it is. Okay. So this is the answer. Example number 11, you try that out for homework, because similar question I have done for forces. Okay. Example number 11, exactly similar question we have done for the forces. So try to do that for homework. Now let us talk about the next topic, that is electric field lines. Okay. So what is an electric field line? I am not dictating everything of this, just have a look into the notes everyone. Electric field line, section 1.5. An electric field line is a curve drawn in such a way that the tangent to it at each point is in the direction of the electric field at that point. A field line in space curve, that is curve in 3 dimensions. Electric field lines are used to pictorially map the electric field around a charge or a configuration of charges. Okay. So what does that mean? We have in fact done this, we have discussed about that. So suppose एक पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज हांगा आसा आनी एक नेगेटिव्ह चार्ज हांगा आसा. इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड ड्यू टू द प्लस क्यू चार्ज हाची डायरेक्शन कशी आसता. लास्ट टायम आमी पळयल्लें, ड्यू टू द प्लस क्यू चार्ज इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन्स. ओके. इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन्स इट इज बेसिकली अ पिक्टोरियल रिप्रेजेंटेशन फॉर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. म्हळ्यार पिक्टोरियली आमी दाखयतात की कितलो स्ट्रॉंग इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एक जाग्यार आसा किंवा कितलो वीक इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एक जाग्यार आसा. ज्या जाग्यार चड इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन्स आसतले त्या जाग्यार इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड चड आसतली, ताजो मॅग्निट्यूड चड आसतलो. ज्या जाग्यार कमी आसतले त्या जाग्यार आमी म्हणटली इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कितें आसा, वीक आसा. इज दॅट क्लियर? सो इफ आय ड्रॉ दिस वन एंड दिस वन, what would you say in which of these cases A and B electric field is stronger? In case B, electric field is stronger. Why? Because the lines that are used to represent the electric field here, they are concentrated. Okay. So here they are more saturated, that means electric field in this region is greater than compared to electric field in this region. Is that clear? Second point that we have already made is electric field due to a plus q charge. Plus q charge लागून electric field ची डायरेक्शन कशी असता? Radially किती? हे वर्ड परत फिक्स करात ब्रेनिन भितर किती ते radially outward. Okay, this is radially outward. So electric field due to a positive charge, it originates from the charge. Plus q charge originate जाता, तुतल्यान तयार जाता. End खंय जाता? Where does it end? So electric field end जावपा खातीर ताजे भोंवतणी नेगेटिव्ह चार्ज आसपाक जाय. जर ना जाल्यार इमॅजिन करपाचें की नेगेटिव्ह चार्ज खंय आसा? इन्फिनिटीचेर आसा. खंय आसा? इन्फिनिटीचेर. सो हे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन खंय एंड जातलें? इन्फिनिटीचेर टर्मिनेट जातलें किंवा एंड जातलें. इज दॅट क्लियर टू एवरीबडी? येस. नेगेटिव्ह चार्जाक लागून कितें म्हणटले तुमी? नेगेटिव्ह चार्जाक लागून इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन्स कितें जाता? थंय स्टार्ट जाता काय एंड जाता? थंय ते एंड जाता. म्हणल्यार खंय स्टार्ट जाता ते? हे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन्स खंय स्टार्ट जाता? पॉझिटिव्ह चार्जाचेर. सो पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज खंय आसा? लागीं, हाजे लागीं ना म्हणल्यार खंय आसा? इन्फिनिटीचेर आसा. सो वॉट डू यू से? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज स्टार्टिंग ॲट इन्फिनिटी एंड टर्मिनेटिंग ॲट द negative charge. For positive charge, it is starting at the positive charge and terminating at the infinity. Is the idea very clear? So in this case, what do you have to say? हांगा positive charge आसा, ताजे लागींच negative charge सुद्धा आसा. Okay? So हांगा जी electric field start जातली, ती खंय वचून terminate जातली? Obviously at the where? अरे where will it terminate? It will terminate at the negative charge because there is a presence of negative charge here. Is that clear to everybody? आता इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायनीन किती तयार केला हांगा? एक कर्व तयार केला. किती तयार केला? कर्व तयार केला. सो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन आमकां बेसिकली डायरेक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड दिता. किती दिता? डायरेक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. सो त्या इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायनाचेर जर खंयच्याय पॉयंटाचेर आमी टेंजंट काडटात, खंयच्याय पॉयंटाचेर, हो पॉयंट जावं किंवा हो पॉयंट जावं किंवा हो पॉयंट जावं, हे डायरेक्शन जे टेंजंटाचे आसा ते डायरेक्शन कोणाचे? एक्चुअली इलेक्ट्रिक फिल्डाचे डायरेक्शन. इज दॅट क्लियर? हांगा इलेक्ट्रिक फिल्डाचो डायरेक्शन कसो आसा? हेवटेन आसा, असो आसा. हांगा इलेक्ट्रिक फिल्डाचो डायरेक्शन कसो आसा? असो आसा. इज दॅट क्लियर? एट एवरी पॉयंट ऑन द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइन the tangent drawn gives us the direction of the electric field at that particular point. Is that very clear to everybody? दरेक पॉइंटाचेर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कितें जातलें? चेंज जातलें. डायरेक्शन जें आसा तें चेंज जातलें. Why? Because it is a curve. Is the idea very clear? Yeah, curvaचेर tangent, infinite tangents you can draw. So infinite tangent means infinite directions are there possible. Is that clear? Every point the direction is what? It is changing. Clear as idea? Yes. Is the idea very clear about electric field lines? कळ्ळें सगळ्यांक electric field lines हाची concept. Okay. आता properties पळया. These properties are very important. हाजे वयल्यान questions exam येतले. So there is a point there just in bold. Just look into that. The density of field lines is more near the charge. Away from the charge, the field is weak. So density of field lines is less. Okay, here you see in this picture, near the charge, okay, near the charge, density कितें आसा? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन चड आसा म्हणल्यार इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कितें आसा? चड आसा. जशें जशें आमी पयस वयतात, हे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन्स पयस वचत आसा म्हणल्यार कितें सांगता हे आमकां की इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कितें जाता? कमी जाता. That is the meaning of that statement. Is the idea very clear? Yeah. Now the properties. Just have a look into the first property. Electric field lines are imaginary lines which start from positive charges and end at the negative charges. That is very obvious that we have discussed. Electric field lines start at the positive charge and they end at the negative charge. Okay. Second one, in the case of single charge, they may start at the infinity as shown in the start or end at the infinity. Positive charge, they will start at the positive charge and they will end at the negative charge. Okay. second point you just have a look into. Two field lines can never intersect each other. Just mark this as a note, important. Okay, हाजर question येता 2 मार्क्साचे. Why cannot two electric field lines intersect each other? Okay, why cannot electric field lines intersect each other? Why do you think so? See, एक electric field line, just have a look here everyone. एक electric field line ही, okay, this is one electric field line and this is another electric field line, okay. If both these electric field lines intersect at this point, okay, then at this point how many tangents can you draw? This is one tangent, right, and this is another tangent, yes or no? So, at a point of intersection you can draw two tangents, and two tangents when you draw it means ह्या पॉइंटाचेर इलेक्ट्रिक फिल्डाची हिवूय डायरेक्शन आसा आणि हिवूय डायरेक्शन आसा. Is the idea very clear? But is that possible physically? Electric fieldaचे दोन डायरेक्शन आसपाक शकता? No. Electric fieldaचे एकूच डायरेक्शन. But according to this, electric field is showing how many directions? Two directions, which is physically not possible. And that is why we say two electric field lines will never ever intersect each other. Is the idea very clear? Correct again. Third point, have a look into. In a charge free region, electric field lines can be taken to be continuous curves without any breaks. Okay. In a charge free region, electric fields can be assumed to be continuous curves without any break. Okay, just have a look here. ह्या रिजनान आमकां एक हो चार्ज दिसता, एक हो चार्ज दिसता. हांगच्यान इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड स्टार्ट जाता, हांगा टर्मिनेट जाता. ओके, सपोज हो नेगेटिव्ह चार्ज सामको थंय आशिल्लो तेवटेन, ओके, आनी हो पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज हेवटेन आशिल्लो, किंवा हांव म्हणपाक शकता की हे वणटेचेर पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज आसा, ह्या वणटेचेर नेगेटिव्ह चार्ज आसा. चार्जीस खंय आसा? वणटेचेर आसा. मदीं कितें चार्ज आसा? ना. सो हे रिजन कसलें जातलें? चार्ज फ्री रिजन. इज दॅट क्लियर? आनी हांगा इलेक्ट्रिक फिल्डाची लायन्स कशी आसतली? दे वील बी ओनली कंटिन्युअस कर्व्स. दे वील बी नॉट स्टार्टिंग एनीवेअर, नॉट एंडिंग एनीवेअर. सो दे वील बी लायक दिस. इज द आयडिया वेरी क्लियर? कळ्ळें सगळ्यांक? येस. सो चार्ज आसा थंय स्टार्ट जातले किंवा एंड जातले. चार्ज ना थंय ते स्ट्रेट लायन्स आसतले, स्ट्रेट लायन्स किंवा कर्व्स आसतली. इज द आयडिया वेरी क्लियर? या. Then next one, have a look into. Electric field lines are perpendicular to the surface of the charged conductor. Now this is a very important one. We'll elaborate on this in the next section, that is Gauss law. Okay. See, suppose माझ्याकडे हो एक कंडक्टर आसा, पॉझिटिव्हली चार्ज्ड कंडक्टर. हो एक मेटॅलिक स्फियर किंवा कंडक्टर म्हणा, ताजेर टोटल चार्ज आसा क्यू, प्लस क्यू. ओके. सो ह्या कंडक्टराचेर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन्स जी आसा, दे वील बी ऑलवेज परपेंडिक्युलर टू द सरफेस. हे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन्स कशी आसतली? ऑलवेज परपेंडिक्युलर टू द सरफेस. इज दॅट क्लियर? पॉझिटिव्ह आसूं किंवा नेगेटिव्ह आसूं. पॉझिटिव्ह आसा जाल्यार दे आर अवे फ्रॉम द कंडक्टर, नेगेटिव्ह आसा जाल्यार दे वील बी टुवर्ड द सेंटर. बट कंडक्टराच्या सरफेसीचेर ती सदांच कितें आसतली? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन्स परपेंडिक्युलर आसतली. इज दॅट क्लियर? आतां आनी हें प्रूव करतलें आमी फुडें वचून गॉस लॉ यूज करून. वील प्रूव दिस युजींग गॉसस लॉ. ओके. सद्याक यू जस्ट नो दिस प्रॉपर्टी. इज द आयडिया वेरी क्लियर? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन्स एट द कंडक्टर, दे आर ऑलवेज गोइंग टू बी perpendicular to the surface of the conductor. Is the idea very clear? Yes. Am I going fast? Are you understanding, people? These are simple properties. That's why I'm not dictating everything. Okay. Next one is electric field lines contract lengthwise to represent attraction, and they exert sideways pressure to represent repulsion. Okay. Attraction and repulsion. So suppose आमचे कडेन दोन चार्जेस आसा, एक पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज हांगा आनी एक नेगेटिव्ह चार्ज. ओके, मायनस क्यू. इन दिस केस इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन्स कितें जातली? हांगच्यान स्टार्ट जातली, हांगा टर्मिनेट जातली. रायट? हियर दे वील स्टार्ट एंड हियर दे वील टर्मिनेट. this is how the electric field lines are going to be. Right, here also. But if you have both the positive charges, okay, दोन्ही जर positive charges आसा आमचे कडेन, plus q and plus q, then in this case what will happen? Electric field line हाका लागून जी तयार जातली, okay, it will be like this and this will be like this, here like this and here like this. What is happening? They are going away from each other. Why? Because they are both positively charged particles. Is the idea very clear? So this is representing what? This is representing repulsion. So repulsion ache casein ki jata electric field lines exert sideways pressure to represent repulsion. Sideways pressure exert karta आणि हांकित जाता they are contracting lengthwise. They are contracting lengthwise to represent attraction. Is the idea very clear? Yeah, attraction and repulsion. Okay, just draw this part. This you have drawn. See, if they were both negative charges, then would the diagram look the same? दोन्ही negative आसले कित जातले? Diagram will be how? Is that going to be same or different? Same? Arrow will be inwards in that case. Diagram will be same. Okay, just remember. Hajir questions at the exam. Yeah, drawn everyone. There is another point there. आता पुढे आता. See, this particular, I'll take this. See, let us suppose I am having this two charged plates. Okay, this is metallic plate. Okay, हे मेटलाचे स्टीलाचे घेवपाक शकता तुमी आनी हाका हांवें चार्ज केलें. ओके, आनी हो दुसरो प्लेट हाकाय हांवें चार्ज केलें. ओके, हे दोनी प्लेटीक जेन्ना हांव चार्ज करतलो, चार्ज करपाक व्हडलें कांय करप ना, सिंपल. So this is one metallic plate. I connect it to the positive terminal of the battery, and that I connect to the negative terminal of the battery. This one to the positive terminal, this one to the negative terminal. What will happen is, whatever charge is supplied by the battery, that plus Q charge will come on this, minus charge will come on this. Okay. आता हाजेर जी charge येता, if the charge is uniformly distributed, okay, please try to understand. Very very important questions हाजे वयल्यान जातले, easily जातले. कळना जाल्यार एकूय question जावपाचें ना based on this topic. This is positively charged plate. Uniform charge distribution means what? Uniform charge distribution means the charges that are going to appear on this plate, they will be placed at a fixed distance from each other. They will be at a fixed distance from each other. They will not be concentrated in a region and in other region they will be far apart from each other. That won't be the case. Okay. Uniform charge distribution. This is uniform charge distribution. नॉन युनिफॉर्म चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन म्हणल्यार कितें जातलें? नॉन युनिफॉर्म चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन म्हणल्यार सपोज हांगा चड चार्जीस आसा, ओके, खूब चार्जीस ह्या जाग्यार आसा, हांगा कमी जाली, ओके, हांगा चड आसा चार्जीस, ओके, हांगा कमी जाली, ओके, like this. So what is this? This is non-uniform charge distribution, whereas this one is uniform charge distribution. Is the idea very clear? हम पॉझिटिव्ह घेऊन दाखयला, नेगेटिव्हाच्या केसीन सुद्धा हेच जातलें. इज दॅट क्लियर? दोन चार्जिसाच्या मदीं खंयच्या दोन चार्जिसाच्या मदीं जर गॅप जो आसा, डिस्टन्स जो आसा, तो जर फिक्स उरलो जाल्यार ताका कितें म्हणटात आमी? युनिफॉर्म चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. ओके. सपोज हो एक युनिफॉर्मली चार्ज प्लेट आनी होय युनिफॉर्मली चार्ज प्लेट. सो हांगच्यान पॉझिटिव्ह चार्जिसांतल्यान इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड लायन स्टार्ट जातली आनी खंय टर्मिनेट जातली? नेगेटिव्ह चार्जिसांचेर टर्मिनेट जातली. सो ह्या रिजनान जी हाजेर नेगेटिव्ह चार्जीस जातले. ओके. It will be on this surface, okay, not on this surface, it will be on this surface. Is that clear to everybody? Yeah. So whatever charges are coming there, what will happen? एक इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड तयार जातलो ह्या रिजनान भितर, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड तयार जातलो, ओके. आनी हो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड हांगा जो तयार जाता त्या इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लायन्साच्या मदीं जी डिस्टन्स आसतली ती फिक्स उरतली आनी ह्या इलेक्ट्रिक फील्डाक आमी कसले इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड म्हणटली? What type of electric field will you call this? You will call this as uniform electric field. Is that clear? What type of electric field are you going to call them? Uniform electric field. Is the idea very clear? What is the meaning of uniform electric field? जर असले आशिल्ले चार्जिंग अशें जाल्लें, ओके, दिस इज पॉझिटिव्ह आनी त्याच सायडीन नेगेटिव्ह जर आशिल्लो, असले युनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड मेळटलें आशिल्लें आमकां? आन्सर इज नो. सो इन दॅट केस वॉट विल बी द टायप ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड? कशें दिसतलें? युनिफॉर्म आनी नॉन युनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड दाखोवपा खातीर कांय करप ना, सिंपल. जर आमी इक्वल स्पेसिंगेचे लायन्स जर दाखयले जाल्यार ताका आमी कितें म्हणून रिप्रेझेंट करतात? युनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. नॉन इक्वल स्पेसिंग जर दाखयलें किंवा अनइक्वल स्पेसिंग जर दाखयलें आमी जाल्यार ताका आमी कितें म्हणटात? वॉट इज दिस? This is non-uniform, this is uniform. Is that clear to everybody? So this is my uniform electric field and this is non-uniform electric field. Clear as again? Is the idea very clear to everybody? Okay, what is the meaning of that? See, suppose that this particular wall is positively charged and it has uniform charge distribution. This is negatively charged and this has, you are disturbed, okay, both of you. This is negatively charged and this is also uniformly charged, okay. Positive charge, negative charge. In this classroom, the field that will be created, what type of electric field it will be? Uniform electric. What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? Electric field lines at a fixed distance from each other, okay. But what is the actual meaning of that? ताजी actual meaning ह्या क्लासेन भितर दर एक पॉइंटाचेर, ह्या पॉइंटाचेर जावं, ह्या पॉइंटाचेर जावं, ह्या पॉइंटाचेर जावं, खंय जावं, दर एक पॉइंटाचेर जी इलेक्ट्रिक फिल्डाची व्हॅल्यू आसतली ती व्हॅल्यू फिक्स उरतली, ओके. जर हांगा आसा, ह्या पॉइंटाचेर आसा 100 न्यूटन पर कुलम इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड, जाल्यार हांगा कितलें आसतलें? 100 न्यूटन पर कुलम. Is that clear? This is the meaning, actual meaning of uniform electric field. Is the idea very clear? Yes. नॉन युनिफॉर्माच्या केसीन कितें जातलें? हांगा जर 100 आसा, हांगा कितें जातलें? हांगा मे बी 60 न्यूटन पर कुलम आसतलें, हांगा 110 न्यूटन पर कुलम आसपाक शकता. Is that clear? This is non-uniform. Clear as idea? Is the idea very clear? Yeah, that is the point about uniform, and just draw that uniform, non-uniform electric field. Is it drawn? Yeah. The last point, just have a look at. Electric field lines do not pass through a conductor, hence the interior of the conductor is free from the influence of electric field. Okay, that's the thing again that we will discuss in Gauss law. Okay, many of these things again we are going to discuss in Gauss law, but with the explanations, proper mathematical expressions. Okay, see, have a look here. हांवें कितें म्हटलेलें, कंडक्टर जेन्ना चार्ज आसता, कंडक्टरा वयल्यान जी इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड, प्लीज लुक हियर एवरीवन, कैन रायट दॅट लेटर. कंडक्टर जेन्ना चार्ज आसता, पॉझिटिव्ह किंवा नेगेटिव्ह, कंडक्टरा वयल्यान जी इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड स्टार्ट जाता ती सदांच कितें आसता, परपेंडिक्युलर आसता. त्या कोणाक परपेंडिक्युलर आसता, ताज्या सरफेसीक. ओके, सो सपोज देर इज अ स्पियर, देन दॅट स्पियर्स surface, it will have perpendicular electric field lines coming out from it. Is that clear? Sphereachi, suppose ही sphereachi surface आसा, हांगच्यान electric field line कशी आसतली, perpendicular to that surface. Is that clear? And electric field inside a conductor is always going to be zero. A very very important point. हाजे वयल्यान direct questions examic येतात. Is that clear? Inside a conductor, electric field is always going to be zero. And electric field lines, हे जे electric field lines आसा, they cannot pass through the conductor. ताजे भितरल्यान ते अशें वचपाक शकना electric field lines. ओके, ताज्या खातीर electric field कंडक्टराच्या भितर कितलें आसता, सदांच झिरो आसता. आनी हें हांव प्रूव करतलो मॅथमॅटिकल इक्वेशन्स घेवन using Gauss law. Okay, is the idea very clear? But remember this point. What is the point? Electric field line is always perpendicular to the surface of conductor. Second point, electric field lines cannot pass through the conductor. And third point, electric field inside the conductor is always going to be zero. Is the idea very clear to everybody? Yeah, this is a very important point. Actually, this is something that saves us in the during lightning from lightning. Okay, lightninगाक लागून आमी जर कारीन बसली, काराची जी मेटालीक बॉडी आसा ती आमकां प्रोटेक्ट करता. कित्याक वयली सरफेस चार्ज जाता कारीचे बॉडीचे. ओके, बट भितर इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड कितलें जाता, झिरो आसता. ओके, सो इवन जर कारीचे जर लायटनींग पडलें जाल्यार सुद्दां आमकां कांय जावपाचें ना, बिकॉज इलेक्ट्रीक फील्ड इनसायड इज झिरो. इट इज कॉल्ड एज इलेक्ट्रोस्टॅटीक शिल्डिंग. ओके, जे आमी नेक्स्ट लेसनान डिस्कस करतली. इज द आयडिया वेरी क्लियर एवरीबडी? या, सो दॅट इज द थिंग. So this is all that we had to see about the electric field. Just have a look into the questions. Quick test 2. आणि हांचे सॉल्युशन्स धाडले हांवें. क्विक टेस्ट 1 आणि क्विक टेस्ट 2. फिजिक्स एज वेल एज केमिस्ट्री सॉल्युशन्स ग्रुपान धाडले हांवें. ओके, जस्ट सॉल्व द 5th question quickly. What is the answer? Fifth one. See, and from the next class onwards, I am going to start taking tests. Okay, every day there will be a test, 10 marks test, like how we had it in the last year. Okay, it will be 10 MCQs, 15 minutes time will be given to you. Level will be NEET level. If you all are performing very well, level will go high up to JEE mains. Okay, and everyday tests that are going to be conducted, the marks will be sent into your parents group. Okay, what is the answer? किती दिला आमकां? Dielectric constant of water is 80. So what is its permittivity? Permittivity symbol कितें? Epsilon. So dielectric constant symbol कितें? K. Yeah. So what is asked to you? Permittivity is asked, right? Is permittivity asked? Yeah. Dielectric constant of water is it? 80. What is its permittivity? So what is the relation between epsilon and K? What is the relation? K is equal to epsilon upon epsilon naught, right? So epsilon is asked to be calculated. So epsilon naught into K. So epsilon naught आची value कितली आमचे? कितले? 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12 आणि K आची value कितली दिल्या? 80 दिल्या. So just multiply this, get the answer. Okay. Can somebody answer the first question? Give me a reason for that. First question in that test. पहिल्या क्वेश्चनाचो आन्सर कितें जातलो? The test charge used to measure electric field at a point should be vanishingly small. Why? Say it loudly. Repulsive. Not always repulsive. Negative आसल्यार attractive जावपाक शकता. Basically, ताजी electric field disturb जावपाक जायना. Okay. Suppose हो एक charge आसा Q. हांव टेस्ट चार्ज कित्याक वापरतात आमी बाय द वे? कित्याक वापरतात टेस्ट चार्ज? कितें टेस्ट करपाक?